A servant of God and a friend to man.
Hi, my name is Wesley and I'm from the Cherubim Pathfinder Club. And I would just like to share my testimony with all of you guys. I've been in and out of the hospital a lot, but no matter the circumstances I face, God has always seen me through. And if He can help me, He can help anyone. I would just like to remind you guys that God loves you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, today I'll be talking about being set apart. How can we live in the world but not be like the world? The water in this glass represents the world. The food coloring is sin. Sin entered the world when Adam and Eve sinned for the very first time. And it will be now until the end of time, there will be sin in the world. The oil represents us, Christians. We are in the world too. We live in the sinful world, but we are called to be set apart, which means to separate, just like the oil that is separated from the water here. You can't really see what it did separate. There's oil like it's resting on top. You can see the yellow resting on top. Now watch what happens when we mix the world with sin and Christian. As we're waiting, I'd like to share what the Bible says in Romans 12, verse 1 to 2. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies in a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Notice that even when the oil and water was mixed in sin, the food coloring is sin, we, the oil, still separated from the world, water. As you can see if you look closely. Okay. Because the Bible tells us we should not conform to this world, which means look, act, or think like the world does. Does this mean we shouldn't spend time with people who are not Christians? Of course not. That would just be silly, wouldn't it? We are pretty much always around people who are not Christians, at work, school, and even in our own neighborhoods. Jesus is our example. When He was on earth, He spent most of His time mixing with sinners, trying to save them. Jesus doesn't want us to stay separate. He wants us to mix, just like the oil and water in my demonstration. However, we do need to set apart in the way we behave. We should act like Christians differently than the world does. How can we do that? By being kind to people who are mean to us, by talking to people who others don't talk to, and of course, our parents would love this one, listening to them the first time they talk. In conclusion, we should share God's love and His word, as He did, so that the world could understand the truths found in the Bible and be just like Him too.
Hi everyone, my name is Cheyenne and welcome back to Hotspot. Today with me I have two guests. Will you guys please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Lila and I'm a member of the Toronto Perth Vessel Beast Pathfinder Club.
Hello, my name is Elijah and I am from the Toronto Perth Vessel Beast Pathfinder Club.
It is so nice to meet you guys. So today we are going to be talking about the school year. What did you go through during the school year? Let's start with Layla.
This school year has been really hard because I transferred from in school to online, and it's been really hard to see everything just change really fast. And I've been okay online. It's not the best. I'd rather in school, but I'm doing as hard as I can and I'm getting pretty good grades.
That's good. What about Elijah?
So I moved from in school to online school, but when I was in school, there was cohorts, and so I was separated with my friends, and I couldn't get to see all of them. And in December, we had Christmas, and then in January, we had to switch back to online. I was really, really looking forward to go back to school in January, but we had to go online, and it was a new way of learning for me and for all my classmates.
Yeah, same with me, Elijah. I don't know if you guys are in high school yet, but for high school, we have 3 cohorts. So it's cohort A, cohort B, and cohort C. Cohort C stays online while cohort A and cohort B, they rotate. So it's a little bit hard for me because, like Elijah said, I don't really get to see all of my friends. So it's been hard, but sometimes we do video calls, so that helped, but it's not the same. So I totally get what you guys are saying. What are you looking forward to the most during the summer? Let's start with Elijah.
I'm looking forward to COVID being over, going back to water parks with all my friends, seeing my friends, and I'm also looking forward to Wonderland. I want to go back on Yukon Striker. That was really fun. And I don't want to do Discord calls anymore because I could actually go and see my friends, visit my friends, and not just stay inside and call.
Yeah. What about Layla?
This summer I'm looking forward to good weather because it's been really cold lately, and I want it to get warmer outside so I can go outside and do more fun activities like hiking with my friends and family, and like get fresh air and do more things instead of staying inside all day.
Yeah, one thing I'm looking forward to is just spending time with my family. And like Elijah said, Canada's Wonderland is opening up, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm not sure how it's going to work quite a bit, but I'm looking forward to it. And I'm also looking forward to my birthday because my birthday is in July, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Even though I'm not allowed to have all my friends over, it's still going to be really good, so yeah. And lastly, how have you seen the hand of God work on your school year journey? Let's start with Layla.
This school year in the beginning was really rough because of COVID, and the switch was really hard, but I was kind of confused on where I was supposed to be, what I was supposed to be doing, but I was kind of like trying to think in general instead of just in one spot, and I was trying to kind of like figure everything out, but I've been getting way better grades than I was, I think, in school. I'm getting better grades online.
That's good. What about Elijah?
So the hand of God really worked for me for my school year journey by not exposing me to COVID, not making me get COVID, and if I ever get sick, I can rely on God and He will help me. Also that my family's safe, I'm safe, my sister's safe, all my grandparents are safe. And
I've seen the hand of God work in my school year journey by helping me with my grades. Sometimes I procrastinate, which is not a good thing. So I always ask God, I'm like, God, please help me to, focus, because, sometimes when you're at home, there's so much more distractions than when you're at school. So I always ask God, I say, God, please help me to just focus and not, be led astray by anything or keep me off track. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and thank you viewers for joining me on another segment of Hotspot.
Do you want to be a part of our show? Well, Pathfinder Strong needs you. Connect with us to be a guest or to upload your videos today. Go to ontariopathfinders.ca and click on the Pathfinder Strong page. You'll also see a tutorial on our page on how to record your videos for our show. It's time to step up and be a part of Pathfinder Strong.
See the smiles. See the joy. See the friendships. See leaders. See the outdoors. See the learning. See the scarves. We are the Pathfinders. If you are between 10 to 15 years old, join a Pathfinder club.
A servant of God and a friend to man.